shouts all round. We know he has the ability to score big hundreds. He'll certainly be disappointed with it. Coming back into international cricket. Shouts all round. Appeal from Nasim Shah. Powered away. Doesn't look to go the aerial route and powers it to the boundary.
Not the best of deliveries either from Saim Ayub. Drops it short. Tony Dizorzi very quick onto the back foot. Gone! Slow delivery, the chip back to the bowler. Saim has two. South Africa 3 down.
Well, we spoke briefly about the opportunity to bowl straight to line. It brings 3 dismissals into play. And that leading edge, particularly with the ball turning away, sees the back of Tony Dizorzi. And Saim Ayub, well, he's elated. And the third wicket goes begging for South Africa. It's 147.
At 5 for South Africa. Sinithemba Kashile making his international ODI debut. Plenty of experience at the List A career. JP Dumini. Is there another pronunciation of his name?
Kashile. Yeah, had the opportunity to play with him for South Africa in T20 cricket. He's a great talent. Keep the batter. What a great opportunity for him, particularly in the subcontinent. Crowds are on their feet here supporting Pakistan.
And he's out there to face Saim Ayub, who's picked up 2. Touch slower. Wrong is Dizorzi, just chips it back. Simple take to Saim. Got the crowd involved as well. Tony Dizorzi was going at a fair clip, 18 off 20. Turn! Past the edge of Bretsky's bat. 26 done, 148 for 3.
Part of the game that's really going to be a test for these 2 batters for South Africa. One on debut, another one debutant as captain. And a prime position to be able to put in a captain's knock. Back-to-back wickets. 3 down now, but a healthy score thus far. But as predicted, we're seeing a little bit of purchase on the surface. Nasim Shah, who saw the back of Quinton de Kock in the previous over, he continues. It's been a pretty decent spell second time around.
Will continue with a slip in place. Pitch just starting to do a little more in terms of turn. The carom ball from Saim Ayub's over the last ball of the previous delivery of a great length just outside the off stump of Matthew Bretsky. Even off the seamers with the angle. Seam Shah picked up Quinton de Kock from around the wicket. Ball just jagged back in slightly. Even the first delivery here, just off the seam, comes back into the right hander. Good call, great run. Another Tapal tea moment. Fans of cricket enjoying Pakistan's finest brand in the Tapal. Time now to build on this. 141 for 2, 143, 147 for 3, beg your pardon. They just want to build up a partnership of good overs string together.
फॉलो कीजिए.
There are a few good dot deliveries and put the pressure back onto South Africa. Hold the game in this middle phase. Under the bat every now and then. The surface still a very good surface. Brings up.
Yeah, particularly with the seam up delivery, the back foot, the elusive sound. Depends which side of the.
Mid off. Mid off and mid on up in the either side. Great. Mid off and mid on up into mid. Delivery, change of pace, not providing Bretsky any room to swing through the line of the ball.
Nasim Shah, change of field. Slip comes out into mid-wicket.
ball that did turn off Sai Mayub a couple of overs ago. Track you back to the Asia Cup. He bowled two absolute change of field as well now. To get rid of Shubman Gill and Jiten Singh off that carom ball. Change of field as well now. Ryan Shah Afridi had just come in from mid-wicket onto that position. I go back a couple of overs ago again. LB
of Priyatika's his feet, particularly playing off the back foot, and I think this is where it's really going to test Sai Mayub. The length of that delivery that we just had a look at was perfect. That in-between length where he's not sure whether to commit on the front foot or play off the back foot.
touch slow with a little bit of turn. Overs done, South Africa 100.
Pakistan will have to think a lot. It's coming around the wicket, great angle to get the ball back into the stump side. Afridi. Perhaps a phase of the game that they've identified, they need to pick up more wickets. Slowly allowing batters to get in. No matter who bowls at the back end of the game, once a batter is in, they can launch out the ground. But this is the part of the game where you can really inflict chains and have an impact as a bowler. It's good to see him bring himself back.
Yeah, that is the main reason. He knows the importance of a wicket here. That will give them control.
That angle. Here's a right-hand batter you're so used to with the left arm operating from over the wicket. He creates an angle where he can cut. This occasion, the one nipping back, so there's no room to cut and free the hands.
Yeah, so far, Sheila had his problems. He hasn't middled the ball consistently. And definitely, he has to adjust his approach here.
Yeah, it's a short one, but this time around he got a healthy piece of one on that and dissected two fielders out in the deep for a boundary. Kasili brings up his first boundary.
Your first boundary after 20 balls. And that tells you that how well the Pakistani bowlers have bowled in this phase. But here was a delivery which Kashila was looking desperately for. A long hop, and he was able to capitalize on that.
from Sainsa Afridi. I don't think you're going to be bowling too short, because if you've been scored square off the surface, you're erring on the wrong side of the surface here.
Yeah, when you talk about Shah Afridi's strength as a bowler, it's by pitching the ball up. Whenever he struggles, so he might as well stick with his stronger point of the game.
Yeah, that's the end of the Afridi over. South Africa 164 for 3.